My people of God, this is Apostle Shirley Evans again. And so there's something that God is doing even today in this season, in this hour, and in this time. And He hasn't released me yet. And he's hearing Him saying, bring them in. And then he gives me the song. Hark, 'tis the shepherd's voice I hear out in the desert, dark and drear, calling the sheep who've gone astray, far from the shepherd's fold away. Bring them in, bring them in, bring them in from the fields of sin. Bring them in, bring them in, bring the wandering ones to Jesus. Who'll go and help the shepherd kind, help him the wandering ones to find, who'll bring the lost ones to the fold, where they'll be sheltered from the cold. Bring them in, bring them in, bring them in from the fields of sin. Bring them in, bring them in, bring the wandering ones to Jesus. Out in the desert, hear their cry. Out on the mountains, wild and high. Hark, 'tis the shepherd speaks to thee. Go find my sheep where'er they be. Out in the desert, hear their cry. Out on the mountains, wild and high. Hark, 'tis the Master speaks to thee. Go find my sheep where'er they be. Bring them in, bring them in, bring them in from the fields of sin. Bring them in, bring them in, bring the wandering ones to Jesus. It's an urgent cry for us to go and find the souls. Time is late. And I can feel the heart of Jesus burdened, crying, weeping. We have to go and find them. Don't preach the prosperity gospel when our soul isn't prospering. The scriptures say, beloved, I wish above all that you prosper and be in good health, even as your soul prospereth. The souls are dying. I feel the heaviness of the heart of Jesus saying, go, search them, speak to them, tell them about the love of Jesus. Tell them He hasn't condemned them. Tell them they came into this world condemned already. But if they do not accept Jesus, then they will die out of this world condemned. He do not want that to happen. Bring them in. Bring them in. Bring them in from the fields of sin. Bring them in. Bring them in. Bring the wandering ones to Jesus. And sometimes you want to know, Lord, what is the will? What is your will for me? What is my purpose? A part of that is to bring the souls to Jesus. A part of that is to tell them Jesus loves them. The time is late. He's calling us to go and find the sheep wherever they are. But you have to find them in love. In love. God bless you again today. And you might be wondering why I'm still doing and calling and singing and pleading. He is still pleading and calling and saying, who will go for me? Isaiah says, here my Lord, send me. It's time to go. It's time to search. It's time to find. It's time to carry the anointing of love. Love heals. Love covers. Love will give us peace. The peace of God that passeth all understanding will guard our hearts when there is love. God bless you again today.